Awesome. All right. I really want to play music in the background. I just couldn't figure out. So I guess I'm going to do it next time. But welcome, everybody. We're still waiting for people to sign on, but I see some people already did. So hi, Elena, Andy, Carrie. We have Kay for Kim, I'm guessing, Lisa, and Tom. So we have quite a few guests coming on. So we're waiting. We're going to wait a few moments and see where that takes us. But thanks for being here.
It's on now.
All right. Yes, I'm waiting for someone else to join. It's 5 minutes past, and then I'll start. Thank you for your patience. So, where you all guys typing from? Where you guys chatting, videos chatting from? You can put it in the chat if you want.
Are you talking to us? I don't. Or you have people on that we can't see?
Oh, you yes, there is
Okay.
people on. Yeah, you
Okay.
probably can't see the other screen, but there is people on.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So where's everyone typing from? Nice. New York, Miami, North Florida. Guess a bunch of I'm from Miami. I'm typing from Miami, actually. Another Miami. Miami. I guess Miami's in the house. That's awesome. Okay, great. Okay, so I think we're gonna start and then see who else joined the call tonight. But pretty much, welcome to the giveaway contestants. Welcome to this webinar. For being here, we'll talk more about it. But for being here, you're going to get 5 more chances to win this giveaway. And at the end of the of this meeting, this webinar, we're going to tell you how you're going to get credit for those extra wins. And I hope you win the giveaway, obviously. I want to introduce myself quickly. Mauro, my name is Mauro. I started Vesping around after my big passion for Vespas. Actually, funny enough, even though I'm Italian, I haven't bought my first Vespa until a few years ago. And then I started a Vespa club because it was the end of the pandemic and I had no friends where I moved to Miami. And so after I started the Vespa club, I realized that I didn't have anybody to ride with. And so I thought, why don't I start a club? And the club becomes my friends, my community, my go-to people. And then you can guess where we got from here. And then they said, why don't you organize a trip to go abroad and take us all to Italy? And so Vesping Around was born like out of like passion for friends, community, and the lifestyle that this type of vehicles really generate. Foster is not really about, yes, Vespa is a beautiful vehicle, but also it's the lifestyle of the people that buy this vehicle that kind to like shape the type of community around it. And so that's kind of like Vesping Around. So I like to Vesping Around as a curated experience, small curated experience on a Vespa in Italy. Obviously, I love to like take the hidden path. I like to go like small towns. I like to take my guests through small shops, small vendors, and then get them to interact with the local natives. That what makes for really like a lifetime experience trip, of a lifetime. We have online like a couple of participants from past trips. We have Lisa, we have Andy, and we have Elena. So if you guys have any questions, definitely can be the ones to answer. For that part, before I start with like tell you a bit more about what each itinerary, each trip entails, I wanted to like show you a bit of like of a little 1.5-minute video of the Vesping Around experience.
Maro, can you hear me?
Hi, Alan. Welcome to the call.
Thank you.
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah. How are you? I'm going to show. Yeah. Well, welcome.
Lisa, you need to be quiet. I recognize you're cackling.
Oh, geez.
Oh, look, she got all pretty and did her hair.
All right, guys, you can mute your microphones while we play this video.
Okay.
Traveling is about seeing new places, learning new cultures, discovering new flavors. But at the end of the day, it's really about the people. The feeling of bonding with your peers and creating memories together. And to top it off, there is also the Vespa culture and lifestyle that adds into the mix. Those rides with your travel mates will make your time together unforgettable. And you can be part of it too. Come ride with us. We're waiting for you.
Wow. Okay. Did everyone smell the fresh cut grass from Tuscany? Felt the air. while going on the Vespa, feeling like the emotion of like riding these small scooters across hills, because I could feel it. It was like amazing. And that's kind of like the idea behind these experiences is really to like relax, catapult yourself on a trip. So one of the things that people ask me is what is the difference between that, visit to Tuscany from every other visit to Tuscany, and to kind of simply put by someone who's been on the trip this year was, I've been to Tuscany many times, but the one on the Vespa is the one you want to experience. There's like just that element of like riding with leisure, pausing. Definitely is a slow riding. It's not like a motorcycle adventure where speed is your is the adrenaline that you get out of it. With the Vespa Tour is more like slower, enjoyable rides. Your senses become alive. You can breeze through the Italian countryside. You can chat with people as you go, and then you stop and taste the food and drinks that makes Italy famous, and in this case, Tuscany. So that's amazing. So I think we have, Does any of the past participants wants to say anything about the trip? I know everyone wanted to talk before. Elena, what was your experience during the trip?
It was a great way to bring people from home overseas and experience a week together where you start as friends and leave as family, which is always a sweet, unexpected outcome. And you get to experience moments of growth and laughter and memories. And we got to see great places. We ate our hearts out. Riding around was incredible, and just the scenery. And it's definitely a once, if not twice in a lifetime thing. So I think once you do it the first time, you can't help but want to come back and do it again.
That's true. And we probably will. What was your best part? What was your favorite part?
Oh, my favorite part was doing the cooking class in the vineyard. That was amazing. Very authentic.
Yeah, that was definitely that's what most people said it was. Yeah. Andy, do you agree? What was your favorite part?
Yeah, I agree with Elena. I think the cooking class is my favorite, but it's hard to pick a favorite. I was really nervous before we went, and I thought, can I spend a week on a Vespa? But it was amazing. I loved every minute of it. I loved the friends we made. I loved the food, of course. It just was nonstop smiles all around. I loved it.
Mhm.
Don't be nervous. Do it.
That's a great advice. Thank you. Lisa, you agree? You're shaking your head.
Oh gosh, I think the amazing thing for me, I knew no one. I had no idea what I was doing. I made my decision, I think 48 or 72 hours before I jumped on the plane. And it was probably the best thing I've ever done all of my life. I just thought every day was wow. I mean, I really did. I knew no one. Then I now I don't want to do without any one of them. I think what makes it so nice is the commonality is everybody on that trip has a bit of adventure in them. They're willing to like jump, maybe not a big jump, but they're like, okay, I'm going to do it. And once they jump, they're like, oh my God, I'm so glad I jumped. I'm so glad I jumped. Yeah, I thought it was, I thought it was a wonderful trip. It changed my life. It changed me. It changed how I thought about things. And the people, we're all different, but we've all got that little edge, and we all got along, and we laughed, and we ate, and we drank, and we got caught in the rain. We just did great. I mean, things that none of us will forget. And we made it. And we were so glad we all went. We loved it.
Yeah, thank you, Lisa. Those are great testimonials, and yeah, that's true. There's like this like element of adventure that you have to consider, and it is a bit like jumping into the unknown because, to be honest, how many people have been on a Vespa vacation before? Maybe like a very small portion of humanity. I think we need to change that. I think we need to like get more people out there, and like you said, Lisa, you need to do like a little jump to like into this like little unknown in order to like get your feet wet, and then you can't stop ever because you want to do it all over again.
Pardon me. I think it's important for anybody that's thinking about it. I hadn't ridden around on this Vespa. I mean, I've driven a motorcycle and driven a Vespa, but never, I had any road time. So I think it's important that people know that even though they have very little experience, you take it slow to get them used to the roads, and everyone gains their footing, and you don't do anything that's dangerous or on the edge. It's just a nice adventure, and we went wonderful places, fun roads, fun side trips, you know what I mean? And everybody was okay. Everybody did it. We did it. And I think that's important. Anybody can do it. You can. Yeah, that's true. Everyone can. And, if you can ride, you can be a passenger. So that's the other thing, right? You can sit comfortably in the back. As a matter of fact, out of the 20 people that went on the tour, I must say that the passengers were the ones who took all the pictures while comfortably sitting in the back. So that was amazing. I just want to spend a couple of minutes on the itinerary sample that I prepared for Tuscany. We have Tuscany and Puglia in 2025. For those who wants to participate, those two experiences. The dates are on the website, but pretty much are mid-June 2025. We have two departure dates for Tuscany, and then we have two departure dates for September, one of which is almost full, the first week of September, and then the second one is fully open. And still early on, but you wanna plan for your trip early on, and if you win your giveaway, obviously that's a good time to start planning. Which one you're gonna do. But pretty much that's kind of like a simple itinerary that you'll get in your mail today after you attended this webinar. It will kind of show you what type of activities you'll do. You'll have like a safety brief the first day. We're gonna have a welcome dinner. We're gonna meet some local Vespa Club riders. There's some like Netflix famous chef that is going to prepare some meat for us. We're going to ride quite a bit. It's definitely riding is at the center of it. It might rain, it might not. You will have a rain jacket that we provide for you. We're going to see small towns along the way, up and down the hills. Obviously, I'm talking about Tuscany. Puglia is going to be a bit more seacoast and equally small towns. We're going to see art. We're going to see the Museum of Vespa. It's interesting, even if you're not like a Vespa hardcore fan. It's just interesting to see the 78 years history of this beautiful vehicle. And we're gonna do a cooking lesson. So every trip have this element of like small food and beautiful sceneries, local food, local drinks that you can enjoy while you're making new friends. So I wanted to show you
I wanted to show you quickly this. And thank you for attending this webinar. I think I want to close this by what you came here for, which is know more about the giveaway. And I'm sorry it was that long-winded, but I really wanted to share with you what Vesping Around is all about, since if you win the trip, you want to know where you're going to, right? So as far as the giveaway is concerned, the drawing is going to happen by the end of the year. So keep watching your emails. Make sure that I'm going to spam. Make sure that you're saved in your safe senders. And we will announce the time of the drawing. What's important to know is sorry, I'm reading the notes to make sure that I give you the right informations. But pretty much the drawing, let me repeat once again, is going to be by the end of the year. It's going to be announced soon. And then you can decide whether it's going to be Tuscany or Puglia, which is the two experiences that we have in the catalog at the moment. And then I would like to consider like who you're going to take on the trip with you. So if you win this this trip, who you're going to take. You're going to take, this trip is for one person, and I want to make it easy. We want to make it easy for you, so we want to give you $500 credit toward pre-booking one of our Vespa trips, either in Puglia or Tuscany. We figured that in the possibility of you winning, you won't want to experience Italy on your own, and so perhaps either you split the trip with someone else or you don't, but the person that comes with you might benefit from $500 credit. We are going to send you the information over the follow-up email, so definitely check that email. But in any case, the way it's going to work is the $500 credit, if you're interested in using it, is going to be until Black Friday. So up to Black Friday, you're going to be able to participate, to kind of like make a deposit for a 2025 trip, refundable deposit for 25 trip, and get this $500 credit. And that's about it. I wonder if there's any questions that I can answer.
Mato, can you hear me? Mato?
Yes,
Okay.
Lisa.
So how could so you're going to have this on the Vesping Around website, but let's say, can I send a link to people through my email for people to watch this? I mean, even though maybe they don't have WhatsApp, I mean, can they still get on there, or they can still watch the video, or?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So whoever, whether you attended this webinar or not tonight, you can have your friends sign up through the giveaway link, which is splash.vespingaround.com, and they will be sent an invitation email to either this recorded webinar or the other webinar that we're going to do, I think, in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I just want them to be able to see and listen to the different things, Yeah,
no, absolutely. Yeah. So they're going to be able to get that. Yeah. And then we're going to send around also like a recording of this webinar. So they're definitely going to be able to see it.
Okay. Super.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Is there any other questions? I want to give like 2-3 seconds to see if anyone has any other questions.
I want to know if you flew to Italy this evening to record this, because I love your backyard.
Yeah, I'm coming back tomorrow morning. That was just like for the night. I just came to visit my mom, and I'm coming back tomorrow morning.
How fabulous! Fabulous. Okay, all right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you,
Elena.
Kim. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Carrie, Alan, and
Hi,
Elena.
Andy.